bum, ayo. Tawata, bum, 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 bilang, bum, 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 bum.
Welcome back to Just Sayin. It's Mac and Cade here,
Welcome.
talking some football again. And
Let's just get right into the predictions.
So we have 4 games coming up this weekend.
We got Colts Chiefs in Kansas City. Who do you got in that one?
Chiefs, definitely. I mean, I just look at it and I'm like, Pat Mahomes. Well, so here's 2 things. 2 hottest quarterbacks in the NFL right now. I'm
No
saying
doubt.
again.
No doubt.
They've been the hottest. I think they're the best right now. So they're looking the best. So I'm going to take the Chiefs, though. They're at home. High-scoring game. 31-27?
Yeah.
No, that's it.
Yeah. No. I don't know. That's going to be a good one. Colts are hot. Chiefs are hotter.
I think 31-27.
No real defenses.
Chiefs.
I definitely have the Chiefs. In the spread, Chiefs are given 5.5. I think it'll be more than that. I don't see the Colts stopping the Chiefs much.
They have a good defense. They have a hot defense.
Yeah, but
They
the
have a
Chiefs
hot
have
offense. I don't know. And this is one of those games where, like, you could see a spoiler. Like, can Mahomes keep the pressure off him? I mean, can he just play like it's any other game, like he has been?
I
think he will.
His first playoff game.
Yeah, and he's a babyface, 23-year-old
Yeah.
with 50 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
So yeah, I think they're gonna win though.
35-21. 35-21 Chiefs.
That's a bold one.
35-21 Chiefs.
What did I say?
And home. They say Kansas City is one of the toughest places to play. Those guys are brutal. I got the Chiefs 35-21.
What did I say? 31-28? Yeah, that's it. 31-28 Chiefs. So we agree on that one.
Yeah. Chargers in New England.
Patriots off a bye week. Belichick. Every other year you would say, definitely the Patriots against Rivers. He's 7-0 against Rivers. Brady is.
Oh yeah.
And now, I don't think so. I just think the Chargers are going to win.
You're
This
gonna think
game.
the Chargers are gonna win?
Game-winning field goal from the Chargers. They're going to win by 3. I think 24-21. We're going to see the Chargers
what was the score?
pull out a win. They have a nice defense.
They do. Nice, good pass rush. Some solid corners.
Ingram's really good.
He's a stud pass rusher. I don't see the Patriots losing coming off a bye at home. It's tough to beat them at home in general, especially coming off a bye. And Brady's ending, not season, but he's coming to an end soon. Unless he's a robot, which...
So that's a good... He's not Superman. He's not a robot. This has to be close to the end. This has to be one of the final chapters in the Brady era. I don't think he's going to retire, but I think this is...
I think he's got...
Where we see
this
the turn.
year, next year...
No, he's not pulling another year.
I think one more year. Half a year. I think. Because I don't think Belichick doesn't care. He just wants to win. So I think they draft a quarterback next year. Play Brady half the year.
No.
Switch it up. I think that's my prediction. I'm just saying. That's what I'm thinking.
That's fine. I don't know.
So what do you have as your score for this one?
24-21 Chargers game-winning field goal.
Yeah, I think same thing, but for the Patriots. 24-21.
Nope.
Brady's going to get the ball back that last possession. They're going to do business like they always do. Get the ball in Gronkowski's hand for a game-winning field goal. Happens time and time again, ladies and gentlemen.
Maybe they need some Gronkowski. Non-existent.
He's banged up. I think his career is coming to an end.
Well,
I think
he's been
Brady's
talking about
coming to an
retiring.
end.
He looked like he gave a half effort this year.
I think that Patriots dynasty is slowly coming to an end.
This is the final chapter, and Phil Rivers is going to get that revenge he finally needed.
I just don't see it happening.
He's going to show himself. He's a good quarterback.
If
So
Rivers needs these wins if he's still trying to aim for that Hall of Fame nod, because he has no playoff wins.
He's gonna win this game. I know.
He needs something
somehow
to show.
from his defense, and I think if they could shut down the run game,
They got some weapons on offense too.
This is the first time you're gonna hear this ever. I think if they could stop the Patriots' run game and make them pass, I think they'll be okay.
The Patriots got to give the rookie Sony Michel some more carries. I know Belichick likes to round off his runs per running back, but I think you got to feed him the ball. He's young.
Feed him, yeah. He's good.
Yeah, he's good. I think they got to give him the ball some more.
He's a monster.
Dallas in L.A. Rams are giving up 7 in the spread.
Oh, we're talking about who's going to win?
Yeah, who's
we're
going to
talking about Cowboys are going to win. And you're a Giants fan, so it's really not fair. So you're obviously going to go against them.
I just don't see them winning in general. No bias.
First of all, today it's going to be a rainy game today. So it's going to be very, very muddy and dirty game. I don't know. Maybe it's turf, but
It's probably turf.
it's probably turf. But I see a ground and pound game. I see a hot offense in the Cowboys. Dak's playing unbelievable. Zeke, we already know. I see a ground and pound game, and I see a low scoring 21-17 Cowboys win.
24-17.
Look for 2 touchdowns by Zeke. I'm serious on this one.
You think they're going to hold the Rams offense to 17 points?
Yeah, I do. I mean, definitely.
The Cowboys have 2 corners. One made the Pro Bowl. The other should have made it. But I just don't see it happening. I just really don't see that happening. I think it's gonna be a blowout. No, not a blowout.
Crazy. You're
not
crazy.
a blowout.
You're crazy.
35-21.
I think right now the Cowboys defense is much better than the Rams defense. It shouldn't be.
The Rams
but
defense could come alive at any time.
It can,
you don't
but
know that.
it's not. And I don't think today it's
The
gonna
defensive
show
player of the year, borderline MVP, Donald.
Yeah.
Sue, the former best defensive tackle in the league. Marcus Peters and Talib, 2 top-tier corners. No real linebacker threats. Some decent safeties in LaMarcus Joyner, I think his name is.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be a Rams win.
Dude.
35-21.
2 TDs.
You see Zeke, how many yards do you see Zeke going for?
150.
152 touchdowns.
Yeah.
I can see Gurley
He's
going.
gonna have a good game too.
120 on the ground, a touchdown, 70 in the air, and another touchdown. I think he's gonna have a day.
But it's gonna be a pound. It's gonna be a pounding game, I think.
And then I think once they think that, they ground Gurley out a little bit. You hit him with the play action. Brandon Cooks over the top. See you later in the end zone.
I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna happen like that. Van Der Esch, baby, beast.
Okay, Philly and New Orleans. In New Orleans, New Orleans is giving up 8 in the spread. Who do you have in this one?
New Orleans and
Philly.
The magic carpet ride comes to an end. I think the Foles thing's done. I
think
he's good.
Over.
I think he deserves a starting job, but it's over. I think.
I don't think Breeze will allow himself to lose to a Foles.
New Orleans
in the playoffs.
deserves the Super Bowl so much. I think they are the best team. They should win it.
They are the favorites to win it all.
Yeah, I think this is it. I think Drew Brees puts on his hat his drive hat, and he gets this one. He's gonna finish it off. Score? I think they're gonna dominate.
I think so too.
I think it's gonna be a 31-17 win.
31-17.
Yeah,
you think Foles' magic is completely over?
I don't think it's actually. I think they'll keep it close most of the game, but at the end they'll break away. I just think the Saints are better.
I see this game going. New Orleans are gonna start off hot, go up like 17-0. Philly will make it like 17-10 at the end of the game, and then the Saints are gonna kind of just run away with it.
So let me get this straight. You think that the Rams are going to score more points on the Cowboys than you think that the Saints will score on the Eagles?
I do.
Get the hell out of here.
I think the final score is going to be 28-17 New Orleans.
28 what?
28-17 New Orleans.
Yeah, well, I have 31.
But I just see the Ram. I don't.
Keep in mind, guys, Cade was 0-4 last week, and I was 2-2.
We are coming back strong.
So I wouldn't really listen to him.
Don't
to go over my picks, I got the Chiefs, I got the Saints, I got the Cowboys, and I got the Chargers. 4-0. It's on my Twitter. 4-0. I'm gonna be 4-0 this week, and we're gonna pick the rest. But watch out for that. Cade's probably gonna go 0-4 again. Actually, no, he had some of my picks.
We got the same. We got some of the same. I got Chiefs, Patriots, Rams, and Saints. All the front runners, high seeds here in my playoff bracket. I just don't see. There was the upsets in the first round with the Colts, Houston.
But the seeds don't even mean nothing in football, really.
They don't. Philly was an upset. But I just see all the high seeds making it.
The Chargers have more wins than the Patriots this year. It's 12, don't they?
I don't know what they finished with.
I think they have 12 or 11. It's either they have the same or... I don't know.
Let's see.
Philip Rivers is going to distinguish himself as this
the Chargers
Hall of Famer this year.
Finished up...
Was it 12-4?
Yeah.
I think it was 12-4.
11-5.
I think they had the Chiefs had the tiebreaker, so they took the division.
You really think the Chargers, though, are going to pull off that upset?
Uh-huh. I don't even think it's an upset. I don't. This is the first time you're going to say, I don't think the Patriots are the favorite.
They finished 12-4.
12-4. They're 12-4. That's really good. I don't think you have to be an expert to know that. That's really good.
Yeah.
They're good. They're really, really good.
The Patriots finished 11-5, so the Chargers were better.
And they've had some cheesy losses to Detroit. Oh my God. I don't know. They're not consistent at all. Gronk is non-existent. Cade's trying to change his mind right now.
I'm not changing my mind.
He looks like he wants to.
I'm not betting against Brady in the playoffs.
Well, you should.
You can't.
Well, you should. They said that about the Jets, and the Jets were worse than the Charger teams, and the Jets beat them. I'm just reminiscing, but
I just don't. I'm never gonna bet against the Patriots in the playoffs.
Did they play this year? I think they did. I think the Patriots won.
Who? The Chargers?
Yeah. Did they play? I don't really know. I think they did though.
Did the Jets play the Chargers this year?
Nah, I don't think so. Probably not then. Maybe I made that up.
Let's check.
I think I did make it up. I made it up.
You made it up?
I think so. Let me just look though.
They played.
They didn't play.
They didn't play? No. Yeah, no. So they're playing for the first time.
Scratch that.
I just don't see it happening. I really don't.
I do. They're inconsistent though.
I think you're crazy. I just don't see the Patriots losing.
They lost 34-10 to the Titans. They got
Yeah, but it's
cheesed
the
on by
playoffs.
the Titans.
The playoffs.
But it's not. It doesn't matter.
They don't lose in the
doesn't matter. It
playoffs.
does
They
not
were a
matter.
dynasty. The only team that can
They
beat
got
them in the
cheesed
playoffs
by the
is the Giants.
Lions. They got cheesed by the Jaguars. Well, we know what happened with them. They're terrible. I don't.
I see the Patriots
see
doing some cheesing.
This is the end. This is the beginning of the end. I think you see one more year by Brady, and that's it. And he calls it quits. That's really it.
I don't think all hail Sister Nancy would let that happen to the Patriots.
I do. I think justice is coming, and I think Phil Rivers is the man to deliver it. You know what? If he doesn't, I'll get a tattoo of him on my left ass cheek.
We heard that here.
I'm not gonna do that.
We heard it.
I'm just saying.
It's a commitment.
I was just saying.
You said it to the podcast. It is a commitment.
I was just saying.
Remember that, guys.
It's gonna feel so good watching Brady walk off that field with an L, big fat one.
I definitely don't think this is his last year.
It's not his last year, but if they don't get some key players next year, they're not making a championship run. I think Belichick's gonna get sick of it, and that's it.
They always find these like low key, just off the injury reserve guys, and they all come out and they play like animals
Yeah,
for this
because
guy.
Tom Brady, but not anymore. Not anymore. He's slowing down. He's not Superman. I think he's turning. I think he is 42, something like that. Something weird, but I don't know.
I just don't see it happening.
No way. So, Chiefs, boys, Saints, Chargers.
Let's switch over. I feel like in the first episode, you guys didn't really get to know our sports bias, our opinions on things, who we just are as sports fans.
No.
So we're gonna kind of get into some of the most heated debates in sports right now, just so
talk
you
about
get
it all
to,
the time.
just so you could really get to kind of know who we are as sports fans. Continuing in the series. Okay, so this draft, the number 2 overall pick, Saquon Barkley, followed by the number 3 overall pick, Sam Darnold, who's got the better career for them.
Not even better career. I think we should do it. What team's gonna have better success in the next 5 years?
Giants.
Wrong.
Not wrong.
Wrong.
Better weapons around them.
Doesn't matter. You don't have a quarterback.
You can get one.
Who?
Foles.
Foles?
Yeah.
You're gonna get Foles?
I'll take Foles.
You're gonna get Foles? Okay.
I'll take Foles.
All right.
Put him with Ingram, Shepard.
Inconsistent defense.
Could up that in this draft.
You
I
guys
really
have
like the
been
linebacker.
the disappointment of the league for the past 3 years. Every year.
Wait.
Every year. Oh, the Giants.
They're going to come out with a big boom.
Yeah, they're going to come out with a big boom. I've heard this so many times. The Jets, all right, they signed Adam Gase. Honestly, a lot of people weren't happy. I think there's a couple
Really
things
dropped the ball on that.
They didn't. They didn't.
You're a Super Bowl winning.
Mike McCarthy is an old mind. He's old. He couldn't win with fucking
What has Gase done?
Gase.
Gase goes like 6 and 10.
He's been in the division. He's had a hurt Ryan Tannehill. He's won games. He's beat the Patriots. He's beat the Jets. He's beat the Bills. He's in the same division. He knows the ins and outs. He knows stuff about the Dolphins. He knows stuff about the Patriots. He knows stuff about the Bills. He's been playing them for 3 years now. He was with Manning, and then you had what Alshon Jeffrey said about him and Darnold. I think you look at the Jets. They just got a new one back. They're probably gonna sign Robbie Anderson back for a couple years.
They're looking to trade Williams.
Leonard?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Trying to get like a 2nd round pick or better for it.
I didn't see it. I don't believe it. But I think their defense, they got some young players over there. I think, look at Jamal Adams, arguably one of the best safeties in the league right now. You could also say the same thing about Landon Collins, but I think Jamal Adams is better.
Nope.
He is better. I don't even think. I know he's better.
Nope.
The Jets, their defense isn't bad. Their front seven's pretty good. I think Darren Lee had a breakout year this year. I think he played pretty well. I think Avery Williamson. We have a lot of young players. Sam Darnold, Robbie Anderson, and Numa. I like our running backs. I like Crowell. I like McGuire. I like Cannon. You look at these guys, this is the biggest, and as a Jets fan, if you're listening right now, this is the biggest offseason you will witness for the next 10, 15 years. This offseason, this offseason could determine us for the next 10 years. We could be a dynasty or we could be a straight flunk.
They're going to drop the ball.
But Darnold is... And also, another thing you have to look at, Darnold was in the decision-making for Gase. That's all I want to say. He picked Gase, he liked Gase, and that's really it.
When do you see the Jets winning, having their next winning season?
Next year.
Big playoff run?
Next year. Yeah.
Really
next year I think we'll be... I think we're 2 years behind the Bears. Kind of like the Bears were. Bears choked in the playoffs, but they made the playoffs, so really all that matters. They're 12 before.
I just don't see it happening.
But, dude, trust me, this defense. And I like Darnold. If you can't see it now, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. You just haven't watched the games. If you don't see it, I can't.
I think you go with the Hall of Fame talent running back. Everyone that's ever talked about Barkley has said this. This guy is an animal. He's the complete perfect mix of power, speed, agility, athleticism. He is your franchise guy along with a franchise wide receiver in Odell. You have other backup weapons in Evan Ingram and Shepard. You got the offensive line looking better in the second half of the year. Defense is shaky. You draft White out of LSU, that middle linebacker. You draft WIliiamson out of LSU, the cornerback. You shore up that defense a little bit. Maybe you look... No. Or if Haskins falls to you at 6, you look at taking Haskins.
That is definitely not going to happen. I would watch for Miami to move up for them. Something like that. One of those teams.
I could see Jacksonville trading up for him.
Them too, because they're on the brink of...
I don't want the Giants to trade up for Haskins. If Haskins is there at 6, you take him at 6. If someone looks like they're going to trade up, you don't trade up. You have too many holes on the defense to trade more picks. You need those picks to shore up the defense. So if he falls to you at 6, you take him. If not, you take one of the defensive guys. Maybe if that offensive lineman from Alabama falls, you take him at 6. I just don't think you trade up for Haskins. I think he's good. I don't think he's trade upable.
He's not the answer. I think he's the only one in this year, so it's just kind of like everyone's eyes are lighting up because he's the only one. But I'll tell you this. Yeah, so as I was saying, you could look and you could say like, oh, the Giants are one good quarterback or a decent quarterback away from a championship. But you could literally say that about any team.
I don't think so.
Just look at Brady. I mean, not that every quarterback's Brady, but any team that gets a good quarterback in, Mahomes.
He's got weapons too.
Yeah, exactly. They got weapons. So do the Giants, but you need that quarterback. You don't have that quarterback.
Yeah, but you also need the weapons too. It can go either way.
But look, you have the Chiefs last year with Alex Smith. They made the playoffs, but they weren't that good. They get Mahomes. Look how much better they are. They're the best. They're arguably one of the best teams, top 2 in the NFL.
Yeah, but I don't think their weapons are as good as the Giants' weapons.
Oh my God!
I don't think so.
Are you? See now, you know what I'm dealing with. He's delusional.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
you're gonna tell me Tyreek Hill is
better than Odell? Yes,
no,
I do.
Not even close.
He's better.
He's faster.
He's a better playmaker. He's a better playmaker.
He's faster. He's not better.
He's a better playmaker.
No,
he's a better playmaker.
No.
Okay.
How did Odell break all the records and Hill didn't?
Okay, one-on-one he's not better, but you have a better tight end than Travis Kelce? Arguably the best in the league?
No, but we got to go one.
You don't?
We got a top 15 one.
I think Sammy Watkins is better than your third receiver.
No. And our third receiver?
Your third best, I'm saying.
Our second receiver is Shepard. I think he could be better.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and who's better than...
No, you don't have someone better than Travis Kelce.
And who's better than Barkley?
For a young quarterback.
Who's better than Barkley?
Barkley? They don't have anyone better. I mean, Hunt was good.
Not better than
Barkley, but he was good. They got unlucky with that. But do you see what I'm saying? How you go from Alex Smith and then you go to Mahomes and look how much better they got.
Yeah, I'm not saying that you don't need a quarterback to be good in this.
60 years of inconsistency to a quarterback who finally has it under control.
We don't know that yet. Led the league in interceptions.
Led the league in interceptions, but look at his last 3 weeks. He's the youngest quarterback to ever start an NFL game. Ever. And he played 13 games this year or 13 games no, it's either 13 or 12 games this year. Those last 4 games, besides the New England one, after he came back from his injury, he looks incredible. Look at his team. They suck. They literally suck. You saw Jamal Adams say at the end of the year in the post-game press conference, we need dogs on this team. We don't have enough players. We don't have enough talent. Sam Darnold had no one this year. Absolutely no one helping him. His coaches were garbage. His offensive coordinator was garbage. It was a mess. It was a mess. They had no talent.
So when do you see them winning the next Super Bowl?
Super Bowl? Within the next 5 to 6 years.
5 to 6 years.
Yeah. Next year, you're going to see an amazing jump from Sam Darnold? You're gonna sit across from me and tell me he's garbage?
I don't think he's garbage. I don't know if he's the next coming of
Yeah.
Rodgers or Brady.
No one said Rodgers or Brady. I think he is, but he looks like a little Andrew Luck. He's mobile. He's fast on his feet. Got good decision making at the end of the year. I don't know. And also, for our listeners here, would you rather have a stud franchise quarterback or a stud running back for the next 10 years? And you only can have one. You would pick the quarterback anytime.
Yeah, but I don't think they're the same. I think
you don't think they're the same level, but you will see. And that's what I'm saying.
So.
You're gonna watch next year.
So.
I don't. And then this is it.
So you think the Jets have a Super Bowl coming in the next 5 to 6 years?
Yes, I think they're gonna be a more successful team. I think they're young. It's a good time to be a Jets fan. They have a lot of money this year to spend. I think they're second most behind the Colts, which is crazy.
So by 2024, the
Jets
Jets will be holding up a Lombardi Trophy.
Yeah, within that time, yeah, I think so. And if not, they're gonna make some big runs. I think, and as I was saying, the Patriots are down for the count.
Can you see a comparison to the 2010, 2011, 12 Jets?
No.
With Mark Sanchez, everyone thought he was the answer.
Completely different team. And now, for the first time in like 15 years, we have an offensive-minded coach with a young quarterback. Like, genius. Wow, finally we thought of something to help the quarterback, developing him. Yeah, but you see, as I was saying, so the Patriots are on the way out. Jets are on the way up. I mean, the Bills are kind of on the way up, too. I think they're worse than the Jets, worse set up than the Jets. I couldn't name one receiver on their team at all.
Who, on the Jets?
On the Bills.
But
they have Josh Allen. I think he's going to be all right.
I think he's going to be good, too.
I don't think he's better than Sam Darnold.
I could see him being the next Luck or Favre, where he just throws for a ton of yards, a ton of touchdowns, but a lot of picks.
See how biased he is? He can't even admit Sam Darnold's good.
I think he's good. I don't think he's...
See? You see?
I just don't see it.
You didn't see those last couple games, dude.
I did. I watched them.
He fights. He's very competitive. Always working on his craft. Handsome as shit. Not really.
Heard that here.
I like him. He's not. But I like him.
Alright, so you think by 2024. I think the Jets... I think the Giants, realistically, have a 4-year window where they need to win. If they don't win within this 4-year window, it's kind of going to be restarted.
But here's the thing that I want you guys to think about is, look at their division. It's on the up and up. The Cowboys are good. The Eagles are good.
Redskins
Carson
are lost.
Wentz is good.
Carson Wentz, I think, is going to be done soon.
Get out of here.
So as I was saying, I think Wentz is on the way out. Too many injuries already. ACL, broken back.
He's funny. This guy's funny.
I don't think he could do it.
You're funny.
I don't see it.
You deny blatant reality.
I don't see Wentz.
The NFC East is getting better. The AFC East is getting worse.
The Cowboys are the only team I think you really have to be worried about in the NFC East. I think the Redskins
are for years.
The Redskins are lost.
They're done. Yeah, they're not.
The Alex Smith trade was a bust. He's done.
But they look like they look like the fucking. They look like the Giants. I don't think the Giants really have a good direction. You have two young studs. I get it.
By 2023, you'll see another Lombardi Trophy in the Big Blue trophy case.
Hilarious. You'll see it at Jet Life. But
nope. You can't call it Jet Life until they win a Super Bowl.
I don't care.
In this era.
I don't care. They're going to be better for the next 10 years.
You can't call it Jet Life until they have officially passed the Giants.
NFL, you listen to me now. I've been taking it for so many years with my Jets. Even when they're good, they don't get credit. Even when they're bad, they get it the worst. They're the laughing stock because they're in one of the biggest markets in the world. I am so excited to take over this league for the next 15 years.
If the Jets can win a Super Bowl within that time, I'll admit it is Jet Life. But until then, it is MetLife. Because we have more trophies in there.
You'll see a playoff run next year for the Jets. I don't know how far they're going to go. I don't know. But you'll see not even a playoff run. You'll see more than 8 wins. You'll see 8 to 10 wins next year. I can't even say that. Prediction? Depending on the offseason. Because we have the number 3 pick. Second most money to spend. New coach. Young quarterback that people are excited about in the league. Coaches love him. Owners love him. Players love him. I don't know.
So you got
so many things going for us.
That's your prediction?
So many things going for us. What?
That's your prediction, 8 to 10?
I don't know. Because we didn't get anyone yet. I don't know who we have. Like, as of right now, if it's the same team, I would say 3 wins. I would say 6 wins because Sam Darnold will carry us or so. But literally, if you watch the Jets game this year, I know you can agree with me. You watch the Sam Darnold, 21-year-old, look like he was alone. He's playing alone. He I don't know. No one would help him. We ran about 55 wide receiver screens. I wanted to punch Jeremy Bates in the face so many times this year, but it's okay.
That's the problem with rookie quarterbacks is you gotta try to get them like into the system a little bit. They dumb down your playbook a little bit. You saw that with Trubisky in Chicago his first year.
Yeah, I mean exactly though. Look at Trubisky. I think he's gonna be better than Trubisky, but
I could see that. I don't think Trubisky's that.
But like you look at Goff too. His first year, he had a lot of interceptions. He played his games. He finished out the year. Same thing with Sam Darnold. The team wasn't that great yet, and then you build around them, and then that's what happens. If you build around him, he will strive for success. I think you're.
I think the Jets are definitely on the way up. I don't think it can get much worse from where they are.
Yeah, but
I don't think.
Yeah, all right, but I see your thing with the Giants. The Giants aren't in a full rebuild. It's like weird.
They got the pieces. They got young pieces, but they've also got old pieces.
It's a weird situation, and you'd rather be in the Jets situation.
I wouldn't. I really wouldn't.
You're telling me you wouldn't be in the Jets situation where like you have a young quarterback and you're looking to the next 10 to 15 years. You're staring at the bottom. Like you're at the bottom right now.
We have more pieces that I'd rather. I feel more comfortable putting in any quarterback in our offense than I would your offense.
Oh, you would?
Yeah.
But what about you put in? Oh yeah, your offense is better.
Yeah.
But I think.
Like I think if you took away Darnold, and you had both teams.
Well, that's not even fair.
No, I'm just saying like both teams based without any quarterbacks on either team.
Yeah.
I'm taking the Giants team every time.
I think if you had Sam Darnold in the Jets, in the Giants, that's what I'm saying though. If you had Sam Darnold in a Giants uniform this year, he would have been amazing.
We didn't have a running back since Brandon Jacobs and Bradshaw that could go for 100 yards any game.
But it doesn't matter.
We were finishing 30th, 31st, 32nd, 29th in rushing every year.
Look at Pittsburgh. James Conner. No one knew. Knew who he was.
Yeah, but everyone knew he was good. He just unfortunately had the cancer.
They go in, and they're good. They play well. Who's the other team this year? There's the backup running back in. They're playing well. I mean, even the Seahawks. Carson. He played well this year.
He's a rookie, though. People thought he was going to be pretty good.
Phillip Lindsay. These aren't big-name guys, and they're all running very well.
Yeah, but you got.
I don't know. I think the time in the league where it's like, yeah, he's a phenom, Saquon Barkley. But I think in the long run they'll be regretting it that they didn't take Sam Darnold. I just think so.
I think you get Haskins if you can this year.
But also,
if not, get a 1 year, 2 year deal like a Foles or a Bridgewater, sign him 1 or 2 years for a lot of money. I prefer a 2 year deal because then you can draft a quarterback next year. Let him sit for a little bit until he's ready, like a Mahomes and Alex Smith thing. So I'm thinking of Bridgewater because he doesn't turn the ball over, or Foles because he's got the playoff experience. I think that's who you get to control that offense for a year or two. You either ask Eli to retire or to take a major pay cut.
He's gotta go. He's gotta go.
I think his time's up in New York,
he looks like an idiot.
You can't cut him because he's never missed a game. He missed one game because the coach decided to bench him. McAdoodle decided to bench Eli. Other than that, guy was Mr. Iron Man himself. Was going for the record for most consecutive starts. Can't cut him.
Jets fans, be excited. Be excited.
So your predictions before 2024 they win the Super Bowl?
Not even not even that. You're just gonna see success. At least culture change.
You definitely need that.
Culture change is big. I mean, they're so like even if you look at like the 2009, 2010, like the biggest thing was the attitude. Like the Jets had an attitude, and their new defensive coordinator, something WIliiamson, correct? I don't know. From the Browns, he's an asshole. But like the Jets will be feared again. Like the Jets will be a scary team to play. I think they'll be alright.
Alright, so by 2024 we have our Jets prediction for the Super Bowl. I'm saying by 2022 or 3 you have to win a Super Bowl, otherwise your team's stuck in a really terrible place for that organization.
I mean, how could I sit here and say the Jets are going to win a Super Bowl after this year? But I'm not saying they're going to win a Super Bowl. I think they're just going to be good. I just think they're going to be better. Like consistent, good team. And a threat. They're kind of like the Bears 2 years ago.
Yeah, I can see that. Now let's get into this debate. The most dominant athlete of all time. Any sport. Any major sport.
Like boxing? Does that count?
That counts.
Floyd Mayweather.
You think the best athlete of all time?
He's like 50-0.
More than Bo Jackson?
Never been knocked down.
Bo Jackson?
Imagine being a boxer and never being hit to the ground. Not one time.
I'm saying like athletics. Like could put him in any sport.
Oh, any. Put him in.
Like just like an all. Yeah, just the best athlete of all time.
That's tough. That's tough. There's a lot of people you could say.
Bo Jackson's got to be up there.
Yeah.
LeBron's got to be up there. Jordan's got to be up there.
They're just super athletes.
I
And then, like, if you're talking about to their specific sport, you kind of have to look at Shaq.
I would put him as the most dominant athlete. The most dominant athlete of all time. I'd put Shaq. Not the best athlete. Because I don't think
No, so you're asking two different questions. You mean, so you're talking about, like, Bo Jackson and all that. You're saying, like, best athlete?
Bo Jackson, the first question was the best athlete of all time. You could put him in any sport.
Okay.
They'd probably dominate.
Probably Bo Jackson.
Bo Jackson. Deion Sanders could probably be up there.
Yeah, like those guys.
And then if you want to get into, like, Serena Williams, she's up there for...
Yeah.
Michael Phelps is up there.
Michael Phelps, Usain Bolt.
Those guys are up there. But I think Bo Jackson...
Probably could put him in any sport, and I think he'd be good at it.
Yeah. Career was too short. He hurt himself being too athletic.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Like, that's insane, I think.
Not
that's
that either of us were alive for it, but yeah, he is the best.
You gotta watch that E60.
Yeah.
No Bo. That's
nuts.
phenomenal.
Bo nuts. Just saying.
Okay, now most dominant athlete. Shaq, right?
In his sport?
Nobody can stop him.
No. I don't think anyone ever would stop him.
I think that's a good argument for Mayweather. He could be considered the most dominant athlete.
Yeah, and Mayweather. No one's ever stopped him. In his era, never. He's never even been knocked down.
Yeah, that's
like
insane.
He's been clean punched, and like he just somehow gets out of it.
That's insane.
I think the 50th win was a fluke against...
I think so, too.
Against...
Pacquiao?
No, McGregor. That was kind of stupid. That shouldn't really have counted. Because you knew he was going to win. I think it was all for the show. But still.
I think McGregor put a better fight than people thought he would.
I think... I'm going to say this. I think it was kind of staged a little bit. I think Floyd was told to, like, give it a fight.
You think?
Yeah, because as soon as he started going after him, he tired him out and then not, like, TKO'd him. But, I don't know. It looked kind of like, all right, let him get a couple rounds in.
I think I'm giving mine to Shaq, though. He was...
Fair enough. Maybe Tiger Woods in his prime?
Tiger Woods is definitely up there. He got never lost until he had that whole incident, got hurt, banged up, and kind of fell off.
And now he's kind of back, and that's
he's coming back.
scary.
Did you see the thing with McIlroy, I think?
No.
It was like the HBO show, like to put like $700 million on a game of golf.
No, it was a 1v1?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it wasn't 700 million.
It was like, no, it was like something...
Like 10 million or 50
It was like
million.
millions of dollars.
Yeah. And then they came down to the last shot. It was an overtime shot.
Yeah, and then they individually bet like $200,000 on it.
Yeah.
That
was like
insane.
a big game. Yeah, it was cool.
Tiger lost.
Tiger lost by one putt.
Yeah.
One shot.
So yeah, Shaq is down. He's 7 foot tall, like 300 pounds, athletic animal.
Like, just think about any center in the league right now. They wouldn't come close to him.
I think early 2000s Dwight Howard might be up there. Not for the best of all time, but he was dominant.
He was dominant.
Kobe, that guy could not be stopped. Wilt Chamberlain.
Jordan.
Some of the older guys. Bill Russell, 11 rings. You can't really take that away from him. Yeah, even if you could say he played in the Plumber League.
That was ridiculous. They shot underhand still.
Yeah, but 11 rings. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, well, you're 7 feet tall. You're probably going to be the best when you're playing against like 6'10" people. Actually, I think that's a common misconception, actually. I think people were tall then.
Well, they were. I think that's just people
just
like
being stupid.
Yeah, they just didn't
like that guy on Twitter, I actually hate him.
Which one?
You know the one with like it's like the doctor you see on TV, but it's like his profile picture. He's always like posting videos of, like Jordan, like, oh, look at this fantastic defense.
I don't know who that is.
Or like he goes like Tom Brady, like look at this pass.
Oh yeah, I did see that actually.
I hate him. He's so he's so unfair. So you could take any video of
he's just a hater
in any era and be like, oh wow, look at this defense. I could take a video of LeBron being guarded by Kelly Oubre and him dunk on him and be like, wow, what defense. It's stupid.
With that idea, you're starting a team, 5 guys or 4 guys, or like a full team.
5
but you
guys?
have 1 spot open.
5 or 4.
Like you have 4 guys and you're picking your 5th.
Okay.
LeBron or Jordan.
Honestly, just from anything else, he has the most competitive nature I've ever seen in anyone in my life. Dude, he's unbelievable. He's
the second best player of all time.
He's not second, bro. He's the first. And you see LeBron trying to claim it now. It's a little embarrassing.
I don't think
it's
so.
a little embarrassing.
Confidence.
And then you saw Jordan. He literally just like brushed off. He's like, yeah, I don't need to be called the GOAT. I don't need to because he knows.
Because he knows he's not.
Because he knows he's the GOAT. So he's just like, whatever, it doesn't matter. I mean, through 10 seasons, Jordan had 5 MVPs, 6 rings, 6 Finals MVPs, 10 scoring titles, 9 All-Defense, and a Defensive Player of the Year. 16 seasons, LeBron 4 MVPs, 3 rings, 3 Final MVPs, 1 scoring title, 6 All-Defense, 0 Defensive Player of the Years. Jordan accomplished more than LeBron did in 10 seasons. Jordan accomplished more in 10 seasons than LeBron did in 16.
Jordan's more decorated, yes.
He's better.
I think if I'm starting a team, I want LeBron. He's a team-friendly guy. He's going to pass. He's going to get the guys involved. He makes everyone around him better.
He does, but so does Jordan.
I don't think so. I think Jordan's, like, it has that carry mentality, like Kobe, like...
Yeah, he does, and he does it. Dude, he won 10 scoring titles in 10 seasons.
What team do you think is better, that Bulls team or the Heat team? Or LeBron's Heat team?
Like,
would you take Wade or Pippen?
What?
Would you rather Wade or Pippen?
I think they're pretty equal. I think the teams are pretty good. Pretty equal.
Bosh or Rodman?
Rodman.
I think the Bulls team was better. I do.
But here's the thing, like, Jordan didn't leave. LeBron got, like, this super team thing, like, the Warriors, he got beat at his own game. He was trying to chase Jordan. He tried to get the MVPs, the finals wins, everything. He tried to team up with them, made a whole big ordeal out of it, and he got beat at his own game. Tell me that's not true. He got beat at his own game. He started it. It didn't happen before that. You could say, oh, the Celtics, but they weren't. They were old already. They weren't superstars. It wasn't Ray Allen prime. It was Ray Allen sit at the 3-point line.
I think I'm taking LeBron. I just think he makes anyone... That Cavs team, when he beat the 72-9 Warriors, I think that's the best feat in NBA history. I don't think you could take that away from him. I think he beat the best team of all time.
He did. But Jordan was the best team of all time.
Record-wise.
Before him. And he won the finals. I got the shoes to prove it. The 72-10s are beautiful. He's got better shoes.
Yeah, LeBron beat the 73-9.
What?
LeBron beat the 73-9 team.
But Jordan was.
Down 3-1.
But Jordan was the best team ever.
And LeBron beat it with a terrible... Not terrible, but like...
They weren't terrible. I hate that narrative that they were terrible. They were terrible. Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love are nowhere near terrible. If the Warriors were in the league, they would be the best team in the league. It's like you're saying.
I don't know about that.
Oh my god, who's better than them?
Like right now?
Them at the time, no one was better than them. They were the second best team.
Because of LeBron. You tell me you take LeBron off that team, still dominant.
I think Kyrie and Love together are still a good team.
You think they're still a finals team?
In that East, maybe, yeah.
No.
Yeah, but that's not fair. You're adding the best. You're taking away the best player in the league.
Because he made that team so much better.
That's like saying, oh, take away the Bulls and take away Jordan. They're not going to win as many.
They're still good. I still think they make the finals.
So is Kevin Love, Kyrie, and
but
I
don't think Kevin Love and Kyrie make the finals.
I do. Who would beat them?
Celtics.
Who'd
Toronto.
Who'd they have at the time? Toronto would have definitely not beat them. Dude, Kyrie made the big shots in those finals. I don't know. I hate the narrative. I hate the narrative that it was it was just LeBron. It wasn't. Kevin Love was still a top 3 power forward, maybe 2. He's better than Draymond at the time. They didn't have Durant. It wasn't... if you look at it now, it wasn't that lopsided. The thing is, the Warriors were just a good basketball team. And I hate that gets, blown up, pushed under the rug. They were just good at basketball.
Yeah, they were.
They didn't have a dominant center. They had the Splash Bros, and they had Draymond Green. Draymond Green's not physically that talented. I just... Do you see what I'm saying? The narrative is so stupid. They were the best team is because they were good. I think Jordan's team was better. They just won more games. They were better. They played better together rather than they were so dominant.
I still think I'm taking LeBron every time.
I don't.
Better passer.
Physically, he's a
better
more
athlete.
Specimen. Yeah, he's a better athlete, but he's not better at basketball. I'm sorry.
Every time you never bet against LeBron or you never get a bet against Brady, like I said before. I just don't see it.
2 3-peats. Left for 2 years and then came back, had another 3-peat. Dude, it's just...
I don't see it.
Unbelievable. Things that you wouldn't even imagine. Imagine playing 10 seasons having 5 MVPs. 6 rings. 6 rings. And every year he played, he had the scoring title. He averaged 35 in the season. I think his second year or third year. Something like that. Maybe his first. I don't even know. Something crazy.
I think either choice. I mean, you're not going wrong with
one.
Honestly,
it's my opinion.
It's 1 or 2.
My opinion.
I just take LeBron. Now with this new kid coming up from Duke, Zion Williamson. Do you think he's the real deal?
1,000%.
Real deal.
I'm starting to separate myself away from stats and stuff. The kid is a physical, specimen. Like, athletes like that are just going to be good. Like, try to look at it now.
You think?
You know what I mean? Like, he's just...
That's what I said about Wiggins. He was an animal athletically.
Yeah, but he's not going to be the heaviest guy in the league who can jump ridiculously high and is fast and can pass.
I don't see it.
I don't even think his shot's bad.
It's not great, but it's a shot, so you do have to guard him from out there. He's not like a Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
No, I think he's going to be good. I think he's going to be a stud. I do.
I think he's going to be an all-star his first or second year.
You think? First year all-star?
Especially if he goes to the East, which he probably will because of how the...
Maybe Phoenix.
But if he goes to the East, he'll definitely be an all-star because there's really not that much star power.
I think if you're Phoenix, you get the number 1 pick, you take Zion, fill up that 4 spot.
I think everyone who goes number 1 is not gonna. I don't think you could look at this draft board and be like, wow, I'm gonna pass up on him. He's like a once in a lifetime player. I mean, I might be saying that because everyone's seen his dunks like from high school.
No, he's an animal. He's an athletic animal.
Specimen. Not even fair.
I think though, if Phoenix falls out of 1, you trade back to 4, get another asset, and draft John Morant. Get that point guard spot filled up. That guy's good. I don't know if you really know who he is.
Wait, what did you say?
John Morant out of Murray. Like a triple-double threat. Kind of athletic animal for Phoenix if they don't get Zion.
Screw Phoenix.
Where do you think Zion's going to go? Say it.
The Mecca, New York.
I don't say it.
It's time for the Knicks to be good at basketball. The league will be so much more exciting. It's time. It's over.
I don't think they're going to get the number 1 pick.
Listen to me. The NBA force-fed the Lakers to be fucking good. Sorry, excuse my language, but it's time for the New York. Can you imagine if New York and LA were the 2 best teams in the league? How much more exciting the league would be? It's got to happen.
I don't see it happening. I don't think they'll fall to 1.
How? It's all luck. How would the Suns fall to 1?
Well, the new lottery system.
Yeah, it's all luck. It's all luck.
So you really see Zion in a Knicks jersey?
I want it to happen. I don't know if it's going to. Any team wants him, but it's like...
Who do you think the number 2 guy is? Barrett?
Barrett, yeah.
Yeah, I see that too. I think those 2 are the number 2.
I think Zion is like one of the better prospects we've seen in years. I think he'll be the best. I think he'll be the best out of like...
You think he'll be the next generational guy?
Yeah, I think he's going to be like the best player out of the last 5 or 6 drafts.
You think so? Better than Ben Simmons? Not better than Porzingis.
Not better than Porzingis. I don't think Porzingis got enough of a look yet. I'm kind of scared about that situation now.
Tall, skinny guy coming up on
I've just seen some,
like
they have some tension, the 2 sides, and like, this year's his contract year.
San Antonio wants him.
Yeah, so does every other team in the league.
Yeah, but San Antonio's sneaky out there. They make shit happen.
Remember that. So does every other team wants him. So does every other team.
I don't know.
Alright, I have a good question.
Yeah.
Who's the best athlete in New York right now?
Barkley.
Aaron Judge.
Yeah, Aaron Judge. Yeah, that's a good one. I wasn't expecting that.
He's kind of like the face of New York. Like, I don't know. Like, when you think of, like,
I think, yeah, he's up there.
He's just like, if you look at guys like that like succeed in New York, like, I'll put Eli Manning in there. Like, they're usually like calm guys who like go with the media. Like,
yeah. No, Eli's definitely
like
up there for that.
Like a Jeter. The stars in New York are usually like quiet.
A-Rod was until the whole A-Royd thing.
Nah, A-Rod, like, he got eaten alive because like he's obsessed with himself. He was like egotistical. Like, see how like
I think you kind of got to be there with New York.
You can't.
It's not...
Look at the guys who succeed. I'm telling you. Like, just look at them. All of them. Quiet.
Odell.
He doesn't. He's not good with the media. He gets ripped apart. If he played in Kansas City, no one would talk about him. But in New York, like, if you're like that, you'll get eaten.
Yeah, but I think New York likes flashy.
No,
I do.
The media does. Like, look, like, the Miami boat thing, like with Odell.
Yeah.
If he was in Kansas City, no one would blink an eye. But he's from New York, so he has to. I don't know. Be a role model. Be a good guy. Like Aaron Judge, like you won't see anything from him. He'll be quiet. And I think they're gonna win the World Series this year. I'd probably bet on.
I could see that. And then they're signing guys all over the place.
Yeah.
They just signed.
Figure out pitching, Tulisky.
Yeah.
I think they'll be fine. I think they're gonna. I really want Machado, but we'll be alright. We'll be alright. I think we're gonna win the World Series.
I think they're the best team in New York right now. Every other team's kind of
it's
downhill.
No,
Nets are
definitely.
looking for a playoff spot right now, but they're not a serious contender by any means.
That's the thing with basketball. I hate like we were just talking about the
There's
football
no
playoffs.
upsets.
Like, anyone could win. And then even if the Nets make the playoffs, like good for them. Like when you look at it, all it did was hurt their draft stock.
Yeah.
Like it just sucks.
No, I think they have 2 max spots open. They don't really know what they're gonna do with Russell yet. They got a young core around them. I think you get one superstar, 1 star, 2 like low tier stars. I think you have that team with a good contention. 2 younger tier stars, because then you could build and hopefully wait for that Warrior dynasty to end out.
It's good. I think it's probably this year. I
I
think Steph and Clay will stay, and Draymond, if they can keep Draymond, I think they'll
Boogie
still be
now
good.
wants to stay.
I
I
think
think
they'll still
Durant's
be good.
gone.
Knicks.
No, maybe. I don't know. I think Boogie wants to stay. Durant's gone. You don't know about Draymond. He's been having some problems, but I think
Yeah.
he'll end up staying. I think Clay already said he wants to stay. Curry's locked up. So I think they'll be around for a while, but nobody really realized that Curry's kind of on the older side. I mean, he's a shooter, so
Who?
Curry's already in his 30s.
He's probably 30.
Still older than people would think, because he just kind of really came on the scene within
Yeah.
a few years.
I don't know.
So that's your prediction?
Yeah, that's it. Shout out to Cade Buns. Cade Bauer.
That's for this episode of Just Saying, guys. We'll see you next week on Just Saying.
Just saying. See you later.